Week 4. Good morning, everybody. We are in Berkhamsted, and today we're heading on quite an interesting adventure. We will be in the Chilterns. The Chilterns. I guess that's it. It's just that name. It's on its own. So yeah, we just arrived. It's 10 in the morning, and we're going to get started on our journey. We're going to be following the river for the most part. Well, for the start of the journey, and then we'll get on to great sights, so make sure that you tune right in. Morning. So walking alongside the Grand Union Canal. The weather today is could be better. Let's put it that way. Let's be diplomatic about it. But the weather's not looking too good. It was raining this morning, and there's a small chance of rain also in the afternoon. So we'll be looking forward to more mud, more muddy tracks, and more muddy boots. It's quite slippery already. So yeah, today's going to be a 5-hour hike. We're going up a couple of hills, so we'll get a chance to look at some great views. Tune right in. Hey, not bad. You can see it's just a bunch of water. It's just wet. So hopefully it won't be like last week, where I just hit one dead end after the other. Man, that was annoying, wasn't it? So given that there's going to be some elevation to our hike today, because at the start we're going to walk right alongside the Union Canal, Grand Union Canal, which funny enough goes right into central London. Oh man, we're already started. Look at us. We'll just have to suffer quietly. But yeah, as I was saying, this canal goes right into the heart of central London. We're just on the outskirts in West London. Goes all the way to Paddington. And I'm quite familiar with this route because I do take it to work. Obviously not this far off. Far up north. Man, this is quite muddy. Morning. Hopefully the weather gets better, but you know, I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, 5 hours ahead of us. Here we go. Whatever that map was. So the canal is quite high compared to what I would imagine, I guess, but still looking forward to the views, and I'm sure we'll encounter many beautiful things along the way. So tune right in. Keep tuning in. Don't tune out. Tune right in. We've got a coffee shop on the way. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm quite kitted. I've got my water, won't make that mistake again, and I've got a Red Bull with me as well, so I'm quite ready, all snacked up, all ready to go. To be on time, there is no really a deadline for this route, but we still need to make good ground. I don't want to get stuck too far into the canal, or just stay by the canal for too long, so we'll push on, I'll keep going. I hope you've been enjoying these videos. I've been enjoying making them. So as long as you watch, I'll keep making. And this is week 4. We're almost halfway. I cannot imagine that we're almost halfway through this challenge. Next week will be great week 5, 50% of the way. So we're doing good. We're doing good. All right, to avoid these puddles of water, I think it's imperative that I get on high ground, and we're hoping to do that quite soon. But for the foreseeable, walking next to the canal, it's a 2 mile journey, so we're just gonna have to deal with it really. Well, just under 2 miles, like just under 3 miles. My bad. I've got 2.3 miles left of walking right down the canal, and it's quite wet, and I still don't have my wellies walking with boots that are dirty from the previous journey. Isn't that really what makes it fun? The mud, the muck. It really is quite interesting, but I've got dry socks, so I'm happy as one can be. There's a bunch of cool locks on this canal. Let's take a look. I want to do a hike like near a canal where there's like, I think 7 locks back to back. It's quite an interesting place. Obviously it's either uphill or downhill, but it's very cool. And I've seen a video of a guys taking the boat up it. So maybe that's an idea for a future video. It's quite impressive that the canal, this one right here, takes you all the way into central London. We're not that far off from central London. It's I want to say half an hour ride from Euston Station. But we're still quite far out, so we're just outside of London, Berkhamsted. I hope this weather clears. At least the visibility is nice once we get on higher ground. We're not going something, it's nothing crazy. It's just 200 meters up in the air, but still, there's hills around. And we'll get to see some 360 views, I'm sure. So keep pressing on. It's quite a nice neighborhood here. There's another canal. So yeah, like I've explained in previous videos, we've got a high level of water just here, and we've got a low level of water. So you can, I'm sure you can just look up videos on YouTube of how these are operated, and it's quite interesting. Get a boat, get into the lock, and then shut the door behind you, and then as you open the door in front of you, the water levels will equalize, it will fill up, and it will bring your boat up or down, depending on which way you're heading. Old tech, but it works. Let's go. A lot of these boats here, these canal boats, you'll see them in almost every canal. People live here. Rent is so insane. like a physical house is incredibly exorbitant, that a lot of people in the UK opt to live on the water. They get a boat like that, and these boats can last for quite a long time, so there's a healthy second-hand market for them. And it's quite yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's a nomadic lifestyle within a major city or a major country. So you see them all along canals, even in London. And I know it seems like an interesting lifestyle where you don't have a physical address and you live on a boat. A lot of these boats, I mean, they look small on the outside, but once you get inside, people are quite creative with the use of space. It's quite impressive, actually. So far so good. I'm liking the weather because I looked at the forecast and it says there's a good chance of rain. I mean, there's dribs and drabs here and there looking down at the water, but nothing like I was expecting or nothing like I was fearing. But this mud is quite annoying, but it's doable, so can't complain too much. Got another lock up ahead. So there's quite a change in elevation, even at the canal. Although water level should be level. But they've managed to engineer a way for these canal boats to get right up and down different levels, and they achieve that using the locks. Let's take a look at this one here. So from what I've seen, these locks are operated by the canal boat owners. A lot of them have simple mechanisms. I think this one here, it's like not anybody can just move this up and down, but you've got a little key they attach onto here, and then you can move the mechanism, get the door to open in and out. But yeah, let's get a closer look at the difference in level. Here we are. Yeah, so you can see that the water level up here is quite high compared to down here, and the water is just rushing through. What's interesting about these locks is that they have to be sort of re-upped, because every time they open the lock and get the boat through, use up a bit of water from from higher up into down low. So there needs to be pumps. Sometimes it's natural, where it's just the water replenishes itself, but in many cases, like that one where I described, like the 7 locks in a row, you need to have a pump, and the pump just pumps the water from the bottom all the way to the top into a reservoir. And this was figured out like 100 years ago, probably thousands of years ago in places like in the Middle East. But the way that most of these locks that were implemented in the UK, I'm guessing here, but maybe an educated guess. A lot of these were built during the Victorian era, where Britain industrialised and had to move products from the mainland, the inside, so the internal of England, and they just engineered all these canals out to the major waterways. This one takes you all the way to the Thames. Yeah. So quite useful. Anyways, enough of that lesson, mishmashed lesson. But I'm enjoying this. Despite the weather, it would have been nice if it was sunny. Nice if we had a clear sky, but still enjoying it. Wearing the right stuff, feeling warm, and I feel motivated to keep going. That's what it's about. On it. I'm pretty pleased with the progress we're doing so far. Been on this canal for 2 miles now. I've got 0.3 miles left, 300 yards. So, not bad at all. Doing good progress. I mean, despite the conditions, which I think could be worse, so quite lucky that way. But yeah, it's quite peaceful walking alongside this canal. Got a train going right by us. But yeah, it's been pretty uneventful so far, which is quite good, apart from the rain. It's just a sprinkling of rain. This is kind of the annoying part. I mean, either full rain or no rain, right? This is a in-between rain. So my face has a bunch of droplets on it. Plus easily wipeable, so not bad. And my beard is soaked. It's pretty wet. It's a cool bar. Nice green colour. Hey, look at this. Oh, muddy path. Alright, fine. We'll just go to the side. Avoid the worst bits. But yeah, you can see if you get a break in the action of the trees, in terms of the trees, you get a wide open view over the hills, so it's not bad at all. So I have a feeling that the views won't disappoint. Alright, let's crack on. Let's get done with the canal and get towards the ascent. We're going up and up and up. Alright, so this is the end of the canal. Well, for me at least. It's been a pleasant walk. And now we're gonna be going up and up. The rain is not letting off. It's like a fine mist in the air. So up the pathway, it's not too wet. I have a feeling that it'll be pretty wet, because look at this. Just have to keep my cap on. This is the first wet week, so it was overdue, to be honest. The first 4 weeks were not very representative. Well, the first 3 weeks were not, at least. So it's only fair that we get some rain. I've been making excellent progress. We just crossed over the train, and now we're gaining elevation. It's muddy. It's not as muddy as I expected. It's not terrible. It's still better than last week, surprisingly. Even that last week we had blue skies, bit of rain, but still it was quite muddy. So now walking through a field. Oh, there's llamas. Either llamas or alpacas. That's cool. Just over there. Black ones. There's a brown one. That's cool. Yeah, so gaining elevation now. Making good progress. And despite the lack of visibility, you still get a good view of the hills. But I'm not sure how visible it will be once we get up on the hills. Good stuff for a Saturday, I think. I hope you're enjoying the video. If you are enjoying the video, make sure that you're pressing the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know where I should go next. And if you're not subscribed, now's the time to subscribe. So press that subscribe button and the bell icon. I mean, you're already down there, right? So might as well just click that so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. We've still got 6 more locations to go. So it'd be a shame for me just to do that and you're not with me. So do all of those things. That's right. Good man. Okay, back to the video. It's pretty slippery here, but we're managing. Let me know if you like this aspect ratio. I tried to do the 4:3. I think it's a bit artistic. Gives a different feel, gives the video a different feel. But this one, you get to see the entire view behind me, so maybe this one's better. What kind of gate is this? All right. It's this kind of gate, I guess. Pretty low tech. I've seen more impressive gates than this one. Sorry to whoever owns this land. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't have any dogs on me, so don't worry about it. Ooh, this is wet. Ooh, nice view. Still going up, gaining elevation. I think it's a recurring theme in this video. It's just mud, mud, mud. Wasting so much energy trying to get up this little hill here because I keep slipping. It's quite muddy. But the rain has let off. Or I'm not feeling it because I'm now shielded by these trees around me. But there's still bits here and there. Still a good day. Still making good progress. I've been hiking for a good hour now. Obviously the biggest chunk of that has been the canal. And now we'll be gaining elevation quite consistently for the rest of the hour, I think. Just back in and enjoy these views. Scratch that, the rain's come back. Oh man. Got some solid ground. Quite thankful for that. I can make up some progress because the mud just slows you down. Going up that hill made me warm up a lot. So just crack open my zipper and this will dump out a lot of heat while retaining any semblance of dryness in there. So I don't have to take off my jacket. But still, this is a good way of regulating your body heat. There's jackets, this one doesn't have it, where you can just unzip below your armpits. I really like those jackets. Because that's where most of the heat is, right? You get some cool air walking through, cool you right up, so you avoid working up a sweat. Or you do work up a sweat, but you avoid sweating excessively, and that's a good thing. Because if you do sweat, and then you stop, suddenly you'll get really cold, so staying dry is quite important. Get a nice open gap. Get all the heat to escape. Whew. See where this car's going. Cool. It's got nice footpaths here, away from cars. Mud Town and Brain Town. A lot of this would be really nice during summertime, I'm pretty sure. Get a shade from these trees when it's nice and hot. It feels so long ago that you sort of forget that this country does get hot. And it's really nice during summertime. Let's keep. Okay, so I think I've reached the National Trust here. It's the National Trust site. Door. See if I could find a somewhat dry spot here underneath a tree or something. Like to sit down, get a spot of water, and then rest a little bit. So we've been going non-stop for an hour and a bit, an hour and a half. But it's just wet, everywhere's wet. So hopefully this park has some benches, protected ones, preferably. I'll grab a seat. Nibble on some mangoes, my favorite. Get a spot of water. And now that sounds good. How cool is this? Wow. Sadly, no benches yet. Hopefully that'll change soon. Because I do have my chair and I've got a little table, which I'm looking forward to show. But still, need something a bit reasonable to set down. I don't want to get soaking wet. Not interested in that, definitely not. Little nice path here, walking right through these trees. All right, I think there's a table up ahead. Let's go check it out. Trying to avoid the path because the path is usually incredibly muddy. Case in point. But the tree trunks, well, not the tree trunks, sorry, the tree roots stabilize the ground, make it good. Try not to trip on them though. So your eyes have to be glued onto the ground. We're pretty close to the benches. Ground surface got a lot better now. Let's pick up the speed. And map says there's a cafe here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's here. Continue to get surprised by this. It's Saturday. Everything should be open, right? Alright, we've got a place to sit at least. Oh, it's open. Cafe's open. Grab a coffee, come our way. Oh, brilliant. It is open. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's check it out. Get some coffee. Hey, you right? Can I have a flat white, please?
Yeah, flat white. Are you making a YouTube video?
I am, yeah.
What's your channel?
Hiking challenges.
Oh yeah?
This is week 4. So I've just been doing one every week.
Alright, here's a parcel for the drink.
Ah, cheers.
No worries.
Nice, lads. It's not bad. All right, we're making our way down this pathway. And now for some reason, whoever's responsible for the pathway has decided to take down trees left and right. Makes sense because, well, that's what the sign said anyways, they're trying to get more sunlight to the ground. But in this process, they've destroyed the pathway. I had to take like an alternative route into this route, and I'm still on it. You can see all this heavy machinery just drove right here, tearing up the footpath. I'm not a fan of what they did. Ah, man. It's very, very, very torn up. I can see the treads on the ground of whatever machinery they used to cut down these trees. I wish they waited. I wish they waited a little bit. Look at this. It's tearing through this ground. All right, I think I've gone through the worst of it. Famous last words. But oh man. All right. I'm up. Look at this. What a pathway. All right, moving on. Enough whinging. Moving on. So we stopped over for a coffee, recharged the battery, and we're good to go. Whoa, this is slippery. All right, because we took a shortcut, I had to come from a different way. So we're still, like, we're not on the path that I've designated. So still making my way back. Oh, that could have been bad. You know, it's so muddy. It's almost clay-like. Like you put your foot down and it gets stuck. My shoelaces weren't tied as tight as they are. I would have popped off my shoe right then and there. Still a risk, but we're managing. This is not fun. I think this is our original path. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this wood is just torn up. I've got lots more mud to look forward to, so I'll get on with it. Alright, I just got my sock wet. Great. My right leg is now slightly wet. I think I'm proving this. Look at these. Look at this mess. I'm proving the saying that there's no wrong weather, there's only the wrong clothing. But I'm just swimming here. I'm just like straight up swimming. Where am I meant to go? Oh man. Alright. I'm coming up here. Hey. I'll choose this alternative path over this piece of shit. It's still muddy. It's still muddy. There's no, like, even I'm stepping on what should be solid ground. I'm over plant material. I'm getting more grip. But this is still a slog. Oh man. Should have worn gaiters. And I need to get better boots for this sort of stuff because this is not fun. Where am I even meant to go? Like it's just torn to pieces. This is just not. It's a bad spot. Hopefully over there is better. I can see some people walking and they're not slogging it out like me. Like this retard over here. Yeah, this really is unavoidable. I can see a paved path. Hopefully that's a lot better. Yeah, that one is a lot better than this was a piece of shit. Alright, we've made it onto more solid ground. However, engineering they used to keep that relatively solid like this. Just do it for every path. Look at this. Insanity. Alright, back on solid ground. Let's make up the ground. Time lost in that mud. Keep getting rewarded with mud. What a view, eh? It's cleared up a little bit. You can see quite far away. It's weird. This one has been a bit odd because I've been just walking through forest. So even as I gained altitude, I wasn't rewarded, and now here's my reward. Great little spot to just sit back and just enjoy the view. I can see people walking down there. I know which way I need to head because I can head down so that way. Starting to get a bit dark. Now we're heading down, all the way down there. And our train station is in the town of Tring, and the train should be somewhere down there. So yeah, we're well past the halfway point, and we're now making our descent bit by bit through this insanely muddy track. But we have to come down somehow, so yeah, time to make it down this hill. This is impossible. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I can go around this, so I'll try to do that. It's way too muddy, but I did see people come through here, so it's not impossible to do. It's just highly unlikely for me to enjoy coming down that. Stick to the dry ground. Go back into the wood. I mean, the wood's still muddy, but I don't remember it being that muddy. Or as muddy as that. So let's try. If not, I'll just have to suffer through it. It's like running in your dream. Yeah, this is not any better. Still just as muddy. Got to tiptoe around this. This is like very muddy. For the umpteenth time this video, I've said that. I thought last week was bad. This is worse. I mean, it's deceptively, some of it you can step on quite easily and it's solid, even if there's like a puddle over it, but it's just very hard to make out which is the best place to place your foot. Yeah, you can call this technical, right? And some people run up this. If I ran this, whoa, I'll be having some mud for dinner. Alright, I think we made it out. Yeah, this is a little swamp that I avoided. I put some hand warmers in my gloves after taking a seat. Either the temperature dropped or my body's temperature has dropped. Same effect. Felt cold, so I've got one in each glove and a couple right here on my neck. So I'm pretty toasty. But what a view, huh? This is cool. More mud. Fine, let's go. Yeah, if you're gonna come to the Chiltern's Way, I'd advise you do it on a sunny day. And it may, come May, this place will be awesome. Can you hear cars from here? That's where I've got to go. There's a way to come down this quite hard. You can see the path here. I'd be interested. I wonder if it's as muddy as this. Because I'm assuming the water drains, right? If it's that steep. This is sketchy. I'm just sliding down this. Here we are. This is cool. Views in every direction. This would be a nice camping spot, you know. Don't know how tolerant people are in this community for camping, but this will make a fantastic spot. This is spectacular. Great views. Start, sun's out. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Well needed. I miss the sun so bad. Well, yeah, it's raining and we've got the sun. So, got a 2-for-1 today. Views don't disappoint. Slowly coming down this. Well, it's not too bad actually. Oh, couple of slips here. I can see the imprints in the mud. Beautiful fresh air. All right, this is a slide right here. The rain's getting worse. These views are still good though. Yeah, the rain's getting way worse. Wow. I'm gonna put this away and get through to this next bit. It's too muddy. Need both.
Oh, there.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't fallen over yet.
Man, it's a mess.
I'll tell you what, we've just tried these for the first time. We've had them for about 20 years and they make such a difference. We're swapping between us.
Yeah, they're
The
pretty good.
balance
This
is
t-
amazing.
You know, with all the mud, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
Yeah.
I should have brought mine. I didn't.
Oh, you've got them at home in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wardrobe.
I
Yeah, they spent 20 years in ours.
No, till next time.
Yes.
All right, take care. Oh man. We are progressing at a fast clip. We made it out of the nature reserve. And now I've got 20 minutes to get to my train. And yeah, it's been a fun trip, but the mud was a bit too much. It rained on me, although the rain wasn't too bad. I mean, underneath the shell, I'm not feeling a thing. Right, let me see if I'm on the right path or which path to take. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, so I've got 20 minutes, like I said. I've got flexible tickets, so I'm not too worried about any train appointments that I've made. Sorry, train. I might be taking a different one. Hope you enjoyed this video. And leave a like, leave a comment, click subscribe, as always. And let me know what you think of the video. Let me know where I should go to next. Hopefully somewhere that is not muddy. I've got tons of video ideas coming up. So if you guys are enjoying these, thank you very much. The view count, a positive view count, makes me want to make more of these videos. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I've got 6 more weeks of hikes across England. And then I've got content coming from a very special country, my home country. So tune in, subscribe, click the bell icon, because I'm thinking there might be some interesting hikes and cycle routes I can take whenever I get to that very special country. It's a country that hasn't seen a lot of, well, actually, tons of media, but anyways. Thanks for watching, and I'm going home. Hey everybody, we're now approaching the end of our journey. I've got 20 minutes to go for the train. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, make sure that you like, drop a comment, let me know what places I need to go to next. And tune in by subscribing. Subscribe. I've got very interesting videos coming up. 6 more weeks of these England hikes. And after that, I've got a very special treat for you guys. I'll be shooting in a country that's very special to me. I'll be doing some hikes. And I'm taking out my bicycle out for some bike packing? Yeah, bike packing. So if you enjoy these videos, you'll enjoy the ones that are coming. Make sure that you subscribe, press the bell icon so you're notified whenever those are out. I'll see you next week.